We're in Oxford today, and I was there for some filming for a job, and I was going past this road, and I saw like what looked like some sort of tower in the distance. So I thought I'd go and investigate. You can't really see it too clearly here, but from the road, it almost looked like a castle or something like that. So I'm going to go and explore this now because I found it fascinating. So after going up this sizable hill, I will say this was quite a steep hill. I did some research on this area afterwards, and I found it's called the Folly Tower. This is located in Farrington in Oxfordshire, and it's one of the things that you come across and you're just like, what is this? Because it's in the middle of nowhere, and I initially thought it was a shot tower, like for making shot pellets way back when. But after reading the information there, I found that it wasn't. It was actually like a lookout tower, and it's just located on top of this hill, and it can see so much around it. It was built in 1935. I believe it was completed the 5th of November, Guy Fawkes Day. So it's actually really apt I'm releasing it around now because this is nearly 100 years old, or 90 years old should I say. And just I didn't understand why it was there. It really confused me. So we're going to get close to it, and it is hidden behind these trees, and it is a really magical place because it was almost like the spire from Fable 2. And I don't know if you remember that, but this game had this mission where you had to go to this spire, and it was really and it just reminded me of that so clearly. And it just stands there, this brick building in the middle of this foresty area, and there's this sign that says do not feed the giraffes, and I thought that's quite interesting. There's a lot of mysteries about this, and I'm really confused. So what I can see online, this is built on the site of a Farrington house, which I guess was a garrison place of protection, because this overlooks a lot of Oxford and Swindon. So this actually, it turned out to be a much more interesting place than I thought. So as it says there, this is a 100-foot high tower, it's built in 1935, and it is a garrison place. And this is what confused me about it. It is really hidden in this middle of this foresty area, so you can't really see it from the road. But I guess if you're at the top of the tower, you can see it quite a lot around the area. The design itself is so clean. If you look at how it's built, you can see these bricks are just so perfectly lined. You got the windows. I'd really like to go inside, and they do tours on the inside, and I believe it's something you can do, but it's not always open, so you need to check online when it is actually open. So I'd like to ideally go back to this at some point, maybe inside of it. But I think I want to start exploring towers. I got a fascination with finding hidden towers around the place, because on the way back from this, there was actually another tower I saw, on the top of this massive hill, and I couldn't stop because I was on the motorway. But I just think that I want to go see that tower, so I'm actually going to go and check the maps and try and find this other tower. But in the meantime, we're looking around this area now. It is, I want to say it's in this wooded area. And it's you've heard of a fairy garden, because if you look around, you've got these mushroom houses built into the tree stumps. You've got the circle of mushrooms there as well, and it just seems like a magical place. And honestly, I think it's worth just going by, because like I said, you don't need a ticket to go. It's just in the middle of the field, so you can just go up the field yourself. It's just that the actual tower itself isn't always open. So this is one of them things that I was just going past. I thought that looks quite interesting. So I recommend, if you are in Farrington, Oxfordshire, just have a look at this tower. And I cannot stop looking at it. It's just so divine, staring at this ancient tower. I almost say ancient, nearly 90 years old. That is kind of ancient. But it's just quite shockingly placed there, and you don't expect it. And I like these kind of unexpected architecture, because there's no need for a tower this big to still be there, but it is there, and I think that's quite cool that it's there. As for what it was built for in 1935, I'm not entirely sure, but I guess it served a purpose. And I believe at Christmas and New Year's, the top of the tower shines like a lighthouse, and I believe it's called the Millennium Lighthouse. This is what I'm reading up online. I didn't get to see it then because it was middle of the day, but I think that'd be quite cool to check out something. So New Year's, Christmas and Easter, and it displays different shapes, I believe. So pretty cool. I'm just going to say, let me know what you think of this place in the comments, and did I do it justice? Do I need to start going to visit towers around the place? Because I also saw a really cool water tower, and I like water towers because they're not something you see every day, but water towers, And of course, now I go back down the hill. So I want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye for now.